Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. I'm sorry, I'm laughing about something that happened right before I started. I really wish I could tell you what I'm laughing at. I don't know why I'm doing this. Anyways, I gotta pull it together. Thanks so much to, I'm gonna guess these are Kansept knives. Thank you so much to Kansept for sending these in for me to take a look at. Thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. I do vaguely remember, I do vaguely remember the conversation I was having with Kansept. So I think these are actually brand new models. I haven't actually taken them out of the packaging yet. I suppose we'll just start with this one. Yeah, the Fenrir, but I think there's something different about it. Because they sent me a message saying, like, what do you want to do? Is there anything you want to look at? And I try to avoid stuff that I find uninteresting and focus on things that I find interesting. Yeah, I believe this is an upgraded Fenrir with the blue carbon fiber. And then I actually really liked this one, and I'll tell you, it's mainly because of this choke up position right here. It's kind of, I think I described the Fenrir originally as like a folding arrowhead, essentially. We have, I think this is S35VN, and then down here should be titanium. It's all titanium. Milled clip. And then you have the nice thing, whoops, almost threw it. The front flipper actually does work really well, and so do the thumb studs. The liner lock access is also, I can't even talk. I gotta get it together, Complex. The liner lock access is also really great, and it has a steel lock bar insert, which you can see in there. The nice thing about this design is because, well, at least this updated version, if they're doing this differently. It's been so long since I've handled this knife, I'm not sure, honestly. This scale being over the lock bar means that you can grip this thing as hard as you want, and you're not adding unnecessary pressure on that lock bar, either during use, which sometimes can, cause premature lock wear if you're like squishing that lock bar further and further and further into the tang of the blade, right? But also, I think more importantly, during deployment, especially considering this is a front flipper, a lot of people, it's really hard for them to keep their fingers off of the lock bar, which will cause issues with deployment because you're pushing that lock bar in, and that detent ball is really sinking further into that hole, or just the excess pressure is causing it harder, issues in terms of release, right? So, and you can't, nobody wants issues on release. Okay, this is good. Knife good. Link in description. You can go find it if you want. This one, I think this is the one that I was really, I think this was almost kind of like a, send me that, it looks kind of neat, but I think it was, the Tuckamore. Tuckamore is fun to say. CBM 20 CV titanium and copper carbon fiber, which of all of the swirly carbon fibers that are coming out, right? Oh, I was like, why did you send me dirt and rocks? It's the package exploded. Oh. Poor guy had a rough go of it during shipment there. I thought Kansept sent me rocks and dirt. I was like, they must have been really upset with one of my reviews. Let's see what he thinks of this. Okay, the Tuckamore, yeah. Of all the swirly carbon fibers, some of them really look terrible. Some of them literally look like animal waste, to put it lightly. And like, if you like Nebula, that's fine. I think it looks like someone boiled the American flag. I don't like it so much. But the copper carbon fiber, I think, looks really good. Copper is a light enough hue in the scale of brown that it cannot be mistaken with the same shade of poo-poo. If this is what that looks like for you, I would say you might have some sort of abdominal issue. It's too bright, right? So sometimes, like with brown carbon fiber, it looks really bad. I'm not sure why that is a material. Can anybody answer what is the appeal to that? It looks like, human chili. It doesn't look good. This looks great. It's nice. Okay. What we have here, the reason that this was appealing to me in the pictures is that I can tell that this is contoured and then it's laid in, and we've got a nice little outline all the way around the inlay. Oh, and they did it on both sides. Man, I got to tell you, as time progresses, I get more and more and more, nothing boils my eggs like when you just do an inlay on one side or a texture pattern on one side. Initially, it didn't bother me so much, but moving forward, people are like, dude, this guy thinks he's so effing funny. Can this guy shut up and just open the, just hang on. All right, just hang on there a second. Just shut your mouth. Nothing boils my eggs more. Nothing shucks my corn more than when they don't put the inlays on both sides or the texture pattern on both sides. This is great. It looks really nice. All right, let's get this bad boy out. Tuckamore, yeah, I remember this. I bet a lot of you weren't expecting that, huh? Access to that hole there is great. The thumb deployments, whether you're going to thumb it or you're going to use your middle finger. I'm pushing the line now. Sorry. It works really well. And I think the blade shape is nice too. What do we have here for the blades? I really wish you guys wouldn't write the name of the knife on the knife, right? Imagine having your own name tattooed on your forehead so you don't forget when you brush your teeth every morning, right? That's the equivalent. What do we got? Yeah, CBM 20CV, satin. I wish that was tumbled, but the satin's nice. Kansept does a great job with the tumbled finish. This area right here, I think, looks really nice. Same with the swedge. Lock bar access is great. The overall look of this is nice. This is one of Kansept's nicer looking knives. I don't know how I feel about the gold pivot collar in contrast to the copper carbon fiber, but everything else looks really good. Yeah, I think that there is a pretty nice one. The Fenrir, I just wanted to see what they had done that was, different, but it's good looking for sure. Both of these are nice. I'll link both of these knives down in the description. You guys can check them out if you want to. I would imagine there are multiple variations of each. That's going to be it for today. These knives will both get their own individual full comprehensive reviews after I've had a couple of weeks to experience these knives. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like. So check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and, subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.